Yo, 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 yo. Katt Williams. I usually say my brother name, y'all, but my brother is not here to react with me, and I had to do this on my own. I ain't gonna lie, yo, I'm kind of a little bit mad I had to do this on my own, man. Brother got a little bit busy, called me say he's busy, so we gotta keep the party going, but hear me out, bro. Our Katt Williams interview video did like 20,000 in one day. Every time we react to interviews though, bro, it do a lot of views. But besides all that, bro, this Katt Williams situation been crazy, bro. He exposed everybody. I know y'all know it's going viral all over YouTube. But look, bro, this is the first time that I'm actually reacting to Shannon Sharpe response. You feel me? Like, I want to know what y'all think. You know, Shannon Sharpe always create that safe place for his interviews for people to come, but all the critics and all the people saying things about this interview, because, excuse me, y'all, most likely people not gonna like this, bro. When somebody come on somebody's platform and expose everybody, they gonna look at Shannon Sharpe some type of way a little bit, like, yo, why you let him say all that, or why you let him come on there? You supposed to be my friend and stuff like that, bro. So I'm really want to see Shannon Sharpe response, bro. I really want to hear what you gotta say on this show called Nightcat with Chad. It's hilarious, bro. So look, man, if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Let's get it.
Ocho, you remember a couple of days ago, I think it was like Saturday or Sunday, I said I just sat down, I have an interview. Ocho, you remember a couple of days ago, I think it was like Saturday or Sunday, I said I just sat down, I have an interview.
Yeah.
And I said it's going to be the interview of 24.
Oh, yeah.
I said he's going to break the internet. And now
Yeah.
people are like, well, who is it? They're trying to, who is it going to be? Is it going to be LeBron? Is it going to be President Obama?
How did he know that Katt Williams was going to break the internet? I knew Katt Williams was super famous, bro. But how did Shannon Sharpe know that Katt Williams was coming like this, bro? See, I haven't watched Katt Williams enough to be like, yo, this dude be not exposing people, but he be honest. He tells the truth, and he let people know he a genuine person. I just always watch like his comedy ads, but I never really knew the backstory of Katt Williams. So it was shocking to me. You feel me? But dang, Shannon Sharpe, that was a good call, bro. Shannon Sharpe, yo, he the real deal, yo. For real.
Right.
I said, but this guy and what he said, I said it's gonna surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right.
And the interview that I'm talking about, is everybody's talking about it, is the Katt Williams.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to line this
Chad, yo, my bad. Chad got the egghead. My bad, Chad Johnson look clean right now, too, yo. No.
interview up since about the end of 2022.
Yes, sir.
And he's like, I don't know when I'm gonna be on your side of town,
Yeah.
but I'll keep that in mind.
Wait,
Now,
so you had this brewing? You had this brewing?
Had it
since
cooking up.
2022?
I've been trying to set it up. So basically all the 20, I ended up getting this interview at the very tail end of 23. So I'm sitting on that like, man, and I'm telling CJ and I was talking, he's like, what do you think? He's like, it's gonna happen. I was like, I don't know. I said, all I can do is reach out, I can ask.
Right.
And he hit me back. Let's do it. And I remember telling, I said, CJ, Katt Williams people hit me up and say they want to do it.
Ooh.
He's like, for real? I was like, yeah, for real. I said, whatever we have planned, I don't like them. I said, let's just clear it out. Because I don't know what day. It might be a Tuesday, it might be a Wednesday, it might be a Thursday, it might be a Friday. But clear it out. Because whenever the guest is available, let's do it.
Right.
I did Chris Brown's interview at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night at his place. So there's not a time in which if I'm not working at First Take.
Shannon Sharpe, you be working too, boy. You be working too. Shannon Sharpe, a true grinder, bro. Yo, Shannon Sharpe, you setting a lot of high standards for like just people overall in general, bro. Like, I just want to let you know that. I mean, of course you don't need it from me, but you know, it's definitely inspiring. I ain't gonna hold you.
That I'm not available.
Right.
So if you want to do it at midnight, we'll have a team there to shoot that footage at midnight.
That's live.
So
Change. I said that's live.
So I get there. I try to get there a little bit before the guest. CJ we might have some last minute. Okay, CJ. Okay, I kind of got a feeling of kind of how I want to go. I've moved some things around from the questions that you came up with and I came up with, but I've moved some of the stuff around because I think it just feels better. When I was going over this last night, it just felt better to go in this sequence. He's like, okay, hey, I trust you. You trust me. Just go with your feel.
Right.
So I get there. I'm getting mic'd up and I'm just talking. And he comes in. So he's already on one. And he says, I've been waiting a whole year.
Right.
To say my piece.
The right space and platform. To
Right.
say that piece.
Yes.
Right. And Club Shay Shay is it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Now, a lot of people have said, oh, Shannon left so much on the table. Shannon is not a journalist. I've never said I was a journalist.
Right.
If you listen in my intro, I said, normally what I say, the person that's coming by for conversation and a drink, I'm a conversationalist, not an interviewer.
Right.
It's a different space. He said, you've allowed other people a very safe place. That's why we like coming.
Right.
Keyword, safe.
Safe place.
Safe place.
I've also said on numerous occasions, if you want 60 minutes, if you want Dateline, if you want 48 hours, I'm not the place for you.
Right.
Go to those places and get those type of interviews.
Right.
Go to Lester Holt. Go to Nora O'Donnell. Go to, I'm not Mike Wallace. Rest his soul. I'm not Ed Bradley. Rest his soul. Or Dan Rather or Walter Cronkite. Rest their soul. Tom Brokaw. That's not who I am.
Right.
So if you want those type of interviews, you need to go to places that have those type of interviews.
Right.
Now, the problem is Katt Williams was my 102nd interview conversation on Club Shay Shay. He was the 102nd. Nobody said anything. Oh, but Shannon, you left this on the bone. I've had Magic Johnson. I've had Steve Harvey. I've had Michael Blackson. I've had Cedric the Entertainer. I've had DC Youngfly. I've had a lot of people. Nobody said anything about pushback and follow-up questions until I got Katt Williams on. And this thing took off like wildfire. And the people that's commenting is like, you got 200 followers. You can't be a journalist with 200 followers.
Right.
Because even people that don't know the journalists, they got at least 4,000 or 5,000.
Right.
You're upset that he said everything that he said
on my platform.
He said it on my platform.
Right. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And another thing, yo, like Chad said, yo, once you create a safe place for somebody to come and talk, the interview or none of that matter, bro. If you have like Shannon Sharpe, if you got a big platform and you create a safe place, that's all somebody need, bro. Nobody needs you asking them 1,000 questions about, stuff that really don't even matter. Or I guess if you trying to pick like his background and stuff like that, people be wanting to come on there and say what they gotta say, bro. I remember when he interviewed Steve Harvey, bro. Like, Steve Harvey said, I don't never drink. You feel me? I don't really never drink. But guess who he drink with? Shannon Sharpe, bro. Like, that's one of the most important things I'm starting to think right now. And Shannon Sharpe is changing the game with it, bro. You feel me? It's not even about an interview no more. I just want to come rap to you, and I just want to put it on camera, bro. I want to see your thoughts and how your experience been through life and your field of what you've been doing.
And now it's bringing attention to my platform.
Bad,
just like you're upset that he said everything that he said and he said it on my platform.
Right.
And now it's bringing attention to my platform. Just like I've had Ricky Smiley on. I've had Steve Harvey. You didn't say anything. I didn't push back about Steve when he said things about in his marriage. You didn't say a word.
No.
When he spoke about his daughter, you didn't say a word.
Right.
I asked Cedric about did he steal Katt Williams' joke. You didn't say, Shannon, you didn't follow it up.
Right.
I've asked Ricky Smiley, volunteered. He said, I didn't ask him. He said that he was originally supposed to play Money Mike and Katt was supposed to play Santa Claus.
Right.
He said that. You never said a word about follow-up questions, and I left so much on the bone. It wasn't until this video, which is almost at about 11 million views, and left him
25. No, I'm sorry, like 33, bro. Boy going crazy.
48 hours. Yes.
Woo!
Now mind you, Ocho, Steve Harvey's done 9 million views.
Yeah.
Who else? DC Young Fly is at 4 million. Ricky Smiley over 3 million. Magic Johnson over 2 million. I mean, a lot of these videos have gone viral and had viral moments. Nothing is caught fire like this.
Right.
This is what's upsetting them because first of all, he wasn't going to go on it because they don't know. He doesn't want to be. He wants to have a conversation. He says, you've allowed everybody else to come up here and say their piece.
Yeah.
The hardest thing for me, Ocho, as the interviewer, was the way he started. My thing was, do I interrupt him?
Right. Or
and
you
get this thing back
you
on
let him
track,
go.
or do I let him go?
See, when you're interviewing somebody like that, and with the safe place that you do call it, the fact that it's Katt Williams or a celebrity entertainer or any of these polarizing, iconic figures, you have to let them get their piece and say what they need to say. That's the whole point of you having a platform and him willing to come on your platform to be able to do an interview and tell his truth is you got to let him go.
Right.
Yes. You can't steer it. You can't steer this one.
And so
I remember we watched the first part. We ain't watched the second part yet. Me and my brother gonna throw the second part out there probably on Thursday or Friday. But when Shannon Sharpe had the interview cards, bro, he just stopped looking at him at a point in time because I don't think he even knew what type of question to ask him no more. Because Katt Williams, it seemed like Katt Williams had some fire. Of course, he had some fire. I'm like, yo, bro, I got something to say, yo. That's a lot of people lying. And when you telling the truth, stuff start to break. You feel me? When you exposing that truth, you going to get them critics, man. You going to get them.
He did 30 minutes before I asked anything. Where you from? How this? Your dad, your mom, brothers and sisters. But he wanted to get that off his chest. And people say, no. He says the truth doesn't need motivation. That's what he said. He said the truth doesn't need motivation. He said there's God's way and there's that. And if it's not God, it's the wrong way. So while all you guys said, well, Shannon, you needed a follow-up question with what? I said I didn't ask no follow-up question when said he didn't steal the joke.
Right.
That's not for me to decide. You decide. You decide who do you agree with. That's not my decision to make.
Right.
I told you when I first started this, my very first interview was my brother. I said, my job, I'm going to try to bring you some of the biggest celebs, entertainers, and athletes that I can possibly bring. And I'm going to allow them to have a conversation and maybe tell you something or share something with you, Ocho, that they've never said, or they've said it such a long time ago you don't remember it. But I want that entertainer, that celeb, or that athlete to share some things with you and give you a different glimpse of who or she or who they are, he or she. That was it. I never said I was a journalist. I never professed to be a journalist. I'm an entertainer.
Right.
I have entertainers. And again, if you want hard-hitting questions, 60 Minutes is the platform from you.
Right.
Dateline, 48 hours. Go to Lester Holt. Go to somebody that does that.
This you got to understand. Those aren't safe places.
Right.
Those aren't places.
It's something behind that, yo. Right. Chad. Come on, Chad. It's something behind that, bro. They not safe spots. They not spots that you want to go to because when you going in there, you thinking like, I don't know if I should say that on there. I don't know if I should. Shannon Sharpe make you feel totally comfortable, bro. It's a big difference, my guy. Come on, man.
You can get what you want to say off.
Right.
They dictate everything.
Yes. So
when you go that route.
Ocho, you make a great point. So let me ask you this. You think Katt Williams was going to open up as much as he did on any other platform?
No.
Absolutely not.
If you go back and look, what's the longest? I mean, when we look at it, what's the longest interview he had done? Katt. Now, mind you, I haven't seen anything he posted on his social media page since 2020. Since 2020.
Right.
That's 4 years ago. No post.
I want to thank Snap Sports. Without this, wouldn't be possible. Appreciate you guys very much.
Yeah. Nobody else. I mean, the whole point is it's almost like barbershop talk. Being able to sit down with you. Listen, I sat down with you and we talked. You had to kick me. You had to kick me out.
Yeah.
You had to kick me out when I did Club Shay Shay because I was in such a
Yeah, you like, we
space.
done?
Yeah, I was ready to go now. You know, I can
Thank
talk.
you.
I can talk
Ocho,
now.
I had you on. Ain't nobody say, well, why didn't you ask him about that situation that happened in Miami? Why didn't you ask him about this?
Right.
Ain't nobody said anything.
Uh-huh.
You almost said 6 million with Coach Prime. Well,
Yeah.
you've been married this many times. Nobody said a word.
Right.
It wasn't until I got Katt Williams.
Yeah.
It wasn't until this thing took off like wildfire.
Yeah.
It is all across the internet.
And it is more so about not only the traction, but it's what he said and the controversy that is stirred up. So now everybody has questions, their truths, their facts.
We've been able. Go ahead, Ocho.
Who just whispered something, my nigga? Y'all heard that? It's like somebody just whispered.
That shit was awesome. That shit was awesome. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Obviously, me knowing I know Cedric, I know Steve, I knew Bernie Mac back, you know, when Mac was alive. Goddamn, I got some stories about Katt. I'm gonna tell you that a lot of people in the chat watching a lot of stuff that you probably didn't even know yourself. But we'll get to that later on when we get into it.
And look, I'm not saying we the best of friends, but I talked to Steve Harvey.
Right.
I got Steve Harvey number in my phone.
Right.
I got Cedric number in my phone. I
Yeah.
got Kevin Hart's number in my phone.
Yeah.
Earthquake and we talk the most. I can sit, look, and I'm friendly, cordial. I've been to Kevin Hart's house, been through his house, met his wife, just saw him the other night at another function. Showed me his cars, had conversation with him.
Yeah.
We're friendly.
Yeah.
Earthquake and I met Earthquake about 6-7 years ago. We've been cool ever since.
Right.
Sometimes Earthquake will just text me, brother. I just called to say I love you.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing. Shine,
Yeah.
shine, king. Shine, big, shine, black man. Stuff like that. Hey, I got this thing. I got this. I'm at this comedy. Hey, swing through if you get a chance to.
Right.
So he and I have a different type of relationship than the other guys.
Right.
But do I talk to Steve Harvey? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have he invited me to his farm in Atlanta? Yes. He invited me to it. I think it's Dubai. He has a golf tournament Thanksgiving. Hey, I want you to come. So I have a great relationship. So it's hard on me.
Yeah. I listen. I understand. I totally understand where you're coming from. But obviously, when truth is being told, you were just the moderator in between, giving the individual the space.
Yeah, you going, like, I feel like you going to catch fire regardless, Shannon Sharpe. You feel me? They just looking for somebody to blame. Definitely when that truth come out, bro. Oh, yeah. They coming for you, Shannon. For real. They coming for you, bro. Just because you even ask the question, they coming for you, bro. And not trying to say it like that, those guys that you mentioned, of course, you probably not the best of friends with them and stuff like that, but of course they gonna feel some type of way, bro. They is. You saying that man saying that name to you. And then imagine you 2 weeks you calling them. It's hard for somebody not to be on the phone like, yo, what Katt Williams was talking about, bro? You believe that? And now you in, but it's hard, bro. It's hard.
To tell their truth. That's it.
Yeah.
It's no hard feelings towards those that you already know, whether you know them personally or whether you just know them as associates. And I really enjoyed it in the fact that you give us a space to be able to tell our truth on your platform. It's
Right.
not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And there was no space for us to be able to do that.
Right.
And the fact that now we do have one, and this is going to be a trickle effect. We not only did you have Katt Williams, but it's going to be somebody else after that.
Right.
Somebody else after that. And it's going to continue to have that effect where, you know what? I have things I need to get off my chest. What better place to do it than on Club Shay Shay's platform? Who's not going to judge you.
No.
He's gonna ask the questions he needs to ask and allow you to say what you need to say. And that's it. It's simple.
And the thing was that, and Katt asked me, he's like, well, why didn't you ask Ricky this? I said, Katt, normally when people are giving you information that you've never heard or no one else has ever spoken, you feel that he was in that situation. He's giving you pertinent information. I have no reason to believe Ricky Smiley is lying to me.
Right.
Just like when you say something, when you telling me this, and this. Now, I knew that he was homeless because I talked to Terry Crews. I've known Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz was on the team with my brother in back in 91.
Right.
So I know T. Cruz,
Right.
and he was on the movie. He was a fill-in Training Day. His
Mm.
actual role was, if I'm not mistaken, was next Friday.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I have a relationship with T. Cruz, and so for me, that was the hardest part, is to hear things. But I said, you know what? I didn't expect. You know what? I knew it was a good end. I knew.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I kind of knew, but I didn't
Listen, now there's Katt Williams. Now there's certain people that you can get that's gonna move the needle. Now
Right.
there are
Ocho.
certain people you can get that's gonna move the needle and move it big.
Ocho, this thing is doing about 500,000 views an hour.
Oh.
I knew it. I thought it would. CJ told me it's going to be bigger than Steve Harvey. At the time, Steve Harvey was about 8.8 million.
Whoa,
so he's
whoa,
right
whoa,
at
whoa.
9.
Where was I at?
And you know what's crazy? The interview that Katt Williams did is not going to do nothing to Shannon Sharpe page, but make everybody else interview go up. Cause at the Katt Williams expose everybody, if y'all don't watch Club Shay Shay on the regular, you gonna want to go watch Cedric, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, cause you want to see what's going on. Like I told y'all, man, I didn't even know comedians was beefing, bro. I didn't even know comedians was beefing, yo. This is crazy, yo.
You behind time. You and time are tied at 5.8 million.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Love Shay Shay. I got some controversy to talk about. Yeah, I'm finna outdo Katt. Fuck this.
unless you show up butt naked, I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you can beat Katt, because Katt's almost at 11 million, and we're not even 48 hours in. And so I remember rapping the interview. Now, mind you, Ocho, I still got 20 to 30 minutes worth of questions left.
Right.
Right.
The interview is 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds. And we didn't cut anything.
Right.
And I remember finishing up, and I look back. CJ is always sitting behind me, and I remember looking at CJ, and he's shaking his head. And I'm like, what? He's like, Shannon, this gonna break the internet. I said, you think so? He's like, Shannon. He's like, Shannon.
Yeah.
So Jordan's shaking his head. He's looking at me like, everybody, the makeup, everybody's looking like.
Right.
I was like, man, okay, they say is that good? Okay, I'm gonna take it. Because when you in it, Ocho, you in it.
Right.
You don't, and so, bro, we drive, says, okay, when we go, I say, CJ, we're gonna drop it in the new year. That's why I start. So I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna tease it. I'm gonna say, I'm dropping one on Club Shay Shay.
Right.
I promise you, it's gonna, for someone to be better than this and to be bigger than this. President Obama is gonna have to come on your podcast and says, I'm running for a third term. That's the only thing that's going to possibly be bigger. And he's gonna come on mine and say that. So that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we dropped it, we got 121,000 people watching it live in the chat, Ocho. So I'm like, okay, this thing might do 1 million, I say it's going to be, I remember calling CJ, I said it's going to probably do 2.5.
Right.
Ocho, I wake up this morning, we're at 5.2.
Come on now.
I was like, what the hell? So I'll say, now I got to refigure. I say, okay, it's going to lose some steam.
No.
Ocho, we probably
you got to make it around the block first.
Now I'm thinking this thing might do, about next Wednesday, this thing might do 20 million views.
Yeah, most definitely.
It might do 20 million views.
Shannon Sharpe, the price just went up, bro. Your price already high, you feel me? But the price just went up crazy, bro. Dang, yo, I feel like you about to get like extraordinary people on your platform. You already have, but the people you about to get, I'm just so like curious now, bro. Katt Williams, you did something, man. Shannon Sharpe, you changing the game, baby. Y'all let me know y'all comments and y'all thoughts on this, bro. Shannon Sharpe, I think you handled this perfectly, bro. Just my opinion. I think you handled this perfectly, family. And I already said everything I had to say throughout the video. Look, man, if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please comment down below. I'm Nick Dustin, baby. I'm out. One.